All right, guys, here we go. Is a review of the new car hauler. We got a Kaufman 50-foot tri-axle. It's the 4 or 3 plus 1, I think it's called. It has the flippers on the front and rear, and these dudes are heavy, really heavy. Just held down by gravity, really. There's nothing holding them down. They don't move. Not exactly fun to drive over, especially in the rain. I can't imagine the snow and ice yet, but we're going to find out about that. It does have the single speed jack, nothing fancy there. Typical spring-loaded feet. Does have one spare mount. I'll probably add another to that. It's got the one box on the other side. We'll check that out when we get there. It's got the heavy-duty mesh floor on it. That way I can use the, it's not perforated, but it's not solid either. That way I can use the 3-point tire straps. I'll show you those when we get over the other side too. It's got a mount for, I believe, I don't really know what that's for. I'm assuming it's longer ladders or extra ladders. Now with the 7K triple axle setup, I thought these were just torque axles. When I'd seen these roll down the road, I didn't realize though they had suspension. One really cool thing about this trailer is your pre-trip and maintenance check are easy. You can see everything. You can get to everything. All you have to do is either climb over all that or just kind of climb under here, and you can actually walk into all that. It's all open deck. It's sweet. It's so easy to work on. I cleaned all these up while I was in. I did a little bearing refresh on the grease. Made sure all my air pressure was good to go. Check for play. All that. Got it all down. Everything's torqued down good. Now, there's the light we fixed in the other video. I'll link that up top there. I did take the rear flippers off. The reason I took the rear flippers off was because the momentum you need, I'm not comfortable with right yet, and doesn't feel good anyway. Because you have to get it going. To get it when the flippers are coming up here, that pivot point is just like the one on the first section up there. I'll actually go back and show you. It's this except backwards. So you're driving into this, which is just a smooth round bar. And all the cars want to do, and trucks, anything rear wheel drive, front wheel drive, both just want to spin on that. And when they spin on that, they tend to slide to one side or the other. And there's nothing to catch you on this side. There's a small little lip on the inside. Nothing on the outside. It doesn't feel very good to get even a little sideways on these. Not to me anyway. So when I took these off, one thing that I noticed was the height of these pins may be an issue. If they are, these are coming off. We'll get Corey, who was in that other video, to weld them back on if I ever need them. I can't use the rears anyway because they'll make me over length, because I do have a bed on the truck. So those are off. I may use the fronts. Won't be needing the rear anytime soon that I can see anyway. So those will get cut off and can be put back on if need be. There's the, I think somebody called these boggy wheels or something. The training wheels. That's to catch it and just roll on those when I hit a low spot, which happens a lot. What they call that, the drag life on these. They catch so much. You don't even realize how low this is until I guess you pull one, because I've always just pulled flat deck. Never had a dovetail, never had this set up, and it drags on quite a few things. So we've got the aluminum ramps. We do have a winch hookup. It doesn't have the rollers for a winch. I'm only going to use that in worst case scenario. Honestly, I don't really plan on hauling in ops. So all LED lights, all LED lights all around. We can go to the other side. Grease is easy to get to. Oh, one nice thing about this trailer that even the PJ don't have, and that's the wet bolts. You can see I just greased that up. Wet bolts on the equalizers. So I don't have to buy those. They're already on it. And they were from the factory, you could tell, because I had to chip the paint off of them. So that's that. It's got 10 plies. I don't believe these might be the originals, honestly. Because the build date on this trailer, this is a 2019. The build date on this trailer up front is actually November. So this trailer, as of today, which is October 14th, it's not even a year old yet. And I'm the third owner, so. So we got this, another ladder rack. And let's get to the box here. Pretty decent sized box. It holds all I need. This is just the empty box that they all came in, all these straps here. And brand new straps, 2 of them were still in the plastic. I had to take off here. These do have the tread grips on them. It's the 3-point, but they are all wire hooked. I found out what Hotshot Dave was talking about in one of his videos about the swivel J hooks. These, depending on where you're at, up here when you're loading, sometimes it's really hard to grab a spot you need. It seems like that brace right there is always in your way. And it would be super nice to have a swivel, whereas on these you have to go either a little further in than you want to or a little further away than you want to. That swivel, I can already tell just from I've had 7 cars on this, I think, already. That'd be a huge bonus. I could see where that would come in handy big time. Another thing I noticed about this trailer is that it does not have a catch for the handle here. So just kind of put it across itself, and it hasn't moved yet, but I don't really care for that. Might have Corey weld me a hanger or something somewhere over here. Not a big deal. Still gets by. It's got the chains, of course, with the flippers. It has the triple chains on there. Still running the gooseneck setup. Haven't changed that out yet. And haven't used the winch. It has its own battery, which is mounted right up there. So it's pretty nice that it's independent from the rest of the system. But yeah, so far pretty happy with this trailer. Hoping to make some decent amount of money and good videos with it. So we'll get this thing to work. I'm gonna head out tomorrow. I've got a couple of cars. We'll be headed to Chattanooga, and I'm not sure where from there, but I'm probably going to be out a good while this time, so I'll have more opportunity for videos. Been enjoying the home time, but it's definitely time to get to work. I've been off a while, so there it is, guys. 2019 Kaufman tri-axle 3-car wedge, or 1 or 4 full-size pickups or express vans, whatever the case may be. So that's it, guys. We'll see you next time.